Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. Nice that you're watching another video. In this video I want to talk about the rights of women in Islam. And I think it's important to talk about this subject because since I reverted to Islam, there are a lot of people who are asking me, why would you want to become a Muslim when Muslim women are oppressed? And Islam is going to make you less worthy. So why would you ever want that for yourself? So apparently there are a lot of people who still think in this way, and these people have a wrong perception of Islam. So I think it's important to discuss what actually the rights are for Muslim women in Islam. Of course, before I decided that I want to become a Muslim, that I want to revert to Islam, of course I did my research also about this subject. So to begin with, I think there is a lot of confusion between Islam and culture. Indeed, in some cultures there are still women who are fighting for their rights, but the Quran explicitly states that men and women are equal in the eyes of Allah, and that doesn't mean that we have the same bodies or the same way of thinking, but in the eyes of Allah we are both equally worthy. In fact, Islam was the first religion that actually gave the woman rights. Before the Islamic revelation, the status of women was very low, and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, always spoke up for the women and for women's rights, and always teach the people to be good for the women. But let's talk about the rights that Muslim women have. Muslim women have the right to own a property and to inherit. They can choose whoever they want to marry, so they have the right to choose who they want as a partner to marry with. And they have the right to keep their last name after marriage. Muslim women have also the right to divorce. Muslim women have the right to work if they want to and to earn money. So if Muslim women want to work, they have the right to do that. And when Muslim women are married, the husband has the full responsibility to be able to pay the home, to pay the bills, and to earn the money. And that money that the husband is earning is also for the wife. So the husband has to share this money with his wife. But if the Muslim woman still wants to work, she has the right to do so. And even the money that she is earning is just for herself. So she don't have to share it with her husband if she don't want to. Of course she can if she wants. But in the rules of Islam, that money that she is earning from her own work, that is for herself, and she can spend it for whatever she wants. Muslim women have the right to own a business. Even the wife of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Khadija, she was a businesswoman. And obviously Muslim women have the right to study. In fact, the Quran encourages all the people to read, to study, and to gain knowledge. Muslim women have the right to vote. There are many more rights that Muslim women have, where women in other cultures and other countries are still fighting for today. But Islam empowered women already more than 1400 years ago. And it's time for the world to recognize that Islam empowered women with rights. Yet that we are equal in the eyes of Allah, it doesn't mean that He didn't create us differently. Of course, men and women are physically and mentally not the same. The rights, the roles and responsibilities are equally balanced with those of men, but not necessarily the same. A lot of people will think, but what about hijab? Muslim women need to cover themselves with hijab and men don't. Well, actually there are also rules if it comes to dressing for Muslim men. Even Muslim men are supposed to dress modestly, but the rules between men and women are indeed different, and that is because of how Allah created us, and we are created with different desires, that we are created different physically and mentally. And I think personally wearing the hijab is something very beautiful, and I understand that wearing the hijab makes women also more empowered. Even if you look at advertising, you see that big brands are using women to sell a product, and obviously that is something that can be prevented by wearing hijab. The same with insecurities of women. A lot of women and a lot of girls are getting so insecure because of all the beautiful women that are nowadays also photoshopped. That makes women feel less worthy. And in Islam they tackled this problem. But a lot of people, they interpreted it in the wrong way, unfortunately. Me personally, I really want to wear the hijab, but at this moment I'm really struggling with my personal situation, and I don't like to only wear hijab, for example, on camera. If I want to do it, I want to do it in real life as well, but because of work and personal situation, it is not possible for me to wear the hijab now, but I definitely want to wear it in the future and as soon as possible. If I can manage, I want to travel as soon as possible to Muslim majority countries, and inshallah that will give me the power and the possibility to wear hijab. In the Quran, Allah mentions all the sacrifices that mothers make to bearing children, to remind the people to treat their mother with love, respect and care. To show you how important mothers and women are in Islam, our Prophet Muhammad said, when a man came to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and asked him, "Who amongst the people is the most worthy of my good companionship?" Each time Prophet Muhammad said, "Your mother." And when he said, "Okay, and after my mother," he said again, "Your mother." And after that, when this man asked the question for the fourth time, he said, "Your father." And there are a lot of rules in Islam to protect the Muslim women. For example, if a Muslim woman is going to marry, she can ask for mahr, to give her something worthy or money before he is going to marry her, and she can decide if she is going to accept that mahr or not. And this rule is there especially to protect the women, so to be sure that he is really serious with her, she can ask for mahr. And Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said many times, "Be good for women." So it is so strange actually that now in the Western world especially, people think that Muslim women are oppressed. And I hope that this video makes it a little bit more clear for people who are thinking in this way. And for sure there are still things that I forgot to mention in this video. Please let me know in the comments if there is anything that you still want to mention or that is still also important about the rights of Muslim women. Please let me know. Thank you very much for watching this video, and don't forget to like the video and to subscribe if you didn't do that yet. And thank you very much for watching. I see you soon in one of my next videos. Bye!